Good morning, folks. As you can see, we have space in the workshop. That means one thing: time to get that Bedford QL over the pit, check the ignition timing, finalise the air fuel mixture ratio, and hopefully she runs sweet. So let's make a start. So as you can see, got the trusty petrol can. Just about to get the battery connected up, and we shall start her up, move her around to the workshop, over the pit, and check the ignition timing. I do like these old Bedfords, but it has to be said, I ain't quite fond of the old carriers. As you can see, we've got 2 here, and apparently there's only 8 in existence, so quite a rare golden gem. Funnily enough, I know where the number 3 is, but I can't say anything about that one just yet, so that only leaves 5 out there. How amazing, folks. So let's make a start. Right. Let's take a look underneath. welcome to the pit of doom. Underneath this Bedford QL, and she's a day survivor, folks. So let's take a closer look. So she's in the workshop, so I can set the ignition time in. The timing marks are under this cover, and I thought it would be easier to do it here than laying on my back in the grass, losing parts, etc. So we'll get a socket, we'll get this cover whipped off, and then we'll rotate the engine round so the timing marks are in place. Well, for something that's 81 years old, she don't look too bad, does she, folks? I do have a soft spot for Bedfords. Little compressor on the back of the gearbox, and the gearbox itself is tiny. I mean, that's it. Only a 4-speed gearbox, but that's all they needed. This rod here operates this transfer case to take it to 4-wheel drive. Steering spheres are very, how shall we say, a bit like a Land Rover. And it's leaking like a Land Rover. And those hydraulic pipes for the brakes are definitely in need of replacement. But she's an old girl, and she just needs a bit of love. Right, you're not going to see much down there. You're going to have to come in the pit with me, folks. Come on. Because we're working up there. So, let's get some bolts off. One. Very oily on those threads. And there's 3. Let's see. And 4. This is where the cover falls off and probably covers me in oil. So there's number 4. Take the cover off. Well, that's quite dry in there, which is a good sign. Right, thanks to wipe my hands on, I'll give you a closer look. So there's the flywheel. We should have some timing marks on it, which I believe is a line for top dead centre, and then a dot for I think it's 5 degrees before top dead centre for the ignition timing. So I think what I might do is actually rotate the engine from above with the distributor cap off until it's just coming up to the segment for number 1 cylinder, and that should leave the timing marks in view. So we'll go up top and just rotate the engine. Right, so that lead is number 1, and that's in line, I don't know if you can see that, where the wire goes on. So let me take the cap off, like so. And it couldn't have been further away if we'd have tried. So what we'll do, if we put it to about there, we should theoretically see some timing marks. So let's go back down below and take a look. Back in the pit of doom, what have we got? I'm pretty sure there's meant to be some pointer somewhere. I'm not seeing a timing mark. Where's it gone? I don't think it's that. Where is it? And what does it actually line up with? Yeah, may have to do a little bit of looking up, so we can find some images online, because I'm not really seeing it. And think that, oh, you blind sod. Should we try those there, folks? So I'm guessing if we're straight down, that'll probably be the right position. I'm not seeing anything to line up with. Yeah, I'll double check online. Well, that's top dead centre, and that's your 5 degrees before. Right. Well, folks, it was me being stupid. We now have the marks. So basically I've used this camera down the cylinder, and you can see the piston moving there. See coming up. So I've put that to top dead centre, or what looks like top dead centre, and obviously the marks that we've seen on the flywheel there are now out of sight. But if we come up here, what can we see? Timing marks. So yeah, me being stupid. Lost them all now. Where's it gone? So that little ball there is for ignition. Obviously that's the pointer. So now if we go check the distributor and see where it is, I should think it's probably a bloody bus ride out. Anyway, let's go take a look at the distributor. Right, so rotor arm should be in the right position. And number 1 segment lines up with that. And as you can see, we're quite a way out, folks. So, and I just managed to get me out. Let me just reposition you. Yeah. I think this has been set wrong for a while, folks. Let me just stand you up. up you there for now. Get me paws in. That's more like it. Right. Pop the cap back on. Right folks, done a little bit of a tweak. So I'm going to sit you under there and we'll try it again. There it goes. Well, that definitely sounds better. We'll take it around the yard. Hi there folks, it's actually the next day now. She started up well from cold, so the next job, just going to put the old COLOURTUNE, the old glass spark plug, back in one of the holes, check the idle air fuel mixture ratio, make sure it's somewhere near, and then we'll give her a quick test around the yard. So, you've seen this before, the old glass spark plug. We'll get that in and see where she's at, and we'll give her a little run. And then next up is the 1938 Carrier K6, and that will be another video. So let's get this in place. Alright, let's see if she'll start. See the flame there? We shall pop the plug back in and then we'll take her outside, folks. think that's a success, guys. Definitely a lot happier now. I think that bombshell, we'll call it good for this one. Well folks, this little series has been, can I get this Bedford QL running sweet? And I think that's a yes. Definitely pulls strong now, no hesitation, and a little bit of off-roading as you've just seen. So on that bombshell, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing and all that jazz, and catch you on the next one.